The spider. It is the most ancient of hunters. 909 years ago, we pledged our blood in the night. May we govern our darkness, the peace of the world. Our Black Hands Project. Quote, Miguel Ligar. Amazing Fantasy, Volume 2, Issue 1. Not an Angel. Web Corps. Agent Miguel Ligar has followed a lead on a new initiative to the Santa Monica Pier in Los Angeles. As he investigates, he is attacked from behind by an armed gunman, but Miguel has anticipated the attacker, stopping the bullet in midair with a wave of his hand before covering the distance with a bounding leap and a commanding as his attacker to sleep. The next morning in Brooklyn, a young student named Lynn rushes through the halls to meet with her best friend, Anya Corazon, in the process damaging the poster of the school bully, Trent. The bully grabs Lynn until Anya arrives and forces him to let her go until the principal arrives to break up the fight. Agitated that she didn't get to finish, Anya demands Trent meet her that night by the bridge at the local park, earning her a trip to the principal's office. On the way home, Anya sees water bursting from the window of her apartment, discovering her father, Gilberto Corazon, struggling with the water main. As Anya helps him fix the water, Gil lectures her about how she needs to learn to keep her cool until he is interrupted by a call from his partner at the paper, Dan Stephen, who needs backup meeting with a prisoner for his story. Clearing her head on a walk, Anya considers her father's lesson until Trent pulls up next to her, taunting her about her mother's absence, claiming she abandoned her family. A few hours later in Fort Greene Park, Miguel is continued to close in on the initiative, pausing to regenerate the protective wards to convert the park into a sanctuary in an attempt to slow the Sisterhood of the Wasp from finding them first. Finishing his spells, Miguel checks one of his matches, which ignites in a sudden burst of flames, indicating the initiative's close proximity. At the same time, spurred on by the bullying taunts, Anya arrives at the park, just as the Sisterhood of the Wasp make an appearance as Miguel attempts to fight the Sisterhood grunts, but they outnumber him and a brief fight. They overpower him, knocking him directly into Anya. Immediately believing that Anya must be the new initiate that Miguel is waiting for, Carlos, one of the Wasps, attacks her while Miguel is too injured to intervene, stabbing her through the stomach. By using a weapon in a mystical enhanced sanctuary, Carlos triggers a magic trap that seamlessly disintegrates himself and his Wasp allies, but leaves Anya bleeding to death in Miguel's arms in the middle of the park. Next issue, Amazing Fantasy, Volume 2, Issue 2, The Promise.